Hey, welcome everybody. Today we're talking about what you should do to make better use of your mornings. Whether you're running a business or have a job or whether you're a college student, we only have 24 hours in a day, and how we use that time is going to determine how much we get done. Spending your time, and especially the morning time, productively is going to set you apart from everybody else. Imagine when all of your friends are sleeping, you're working, getting better every single day. By making your mornings productive, not only will you get things done, but also it's a great way to start the day with positivity and sense of fulfillment. Whether it is Tim Cook from Apple or Richard Branson from Virgin, most successful people get a head start on the day, knocking out things while all of us are sleeping. Because it's the time with less distractions and the fresh energy makes you creative. A lot of people will tell you that it's extremely important to use your morning time productively. And what if I told you that the secret to being productive in the morning is knowing how to do it in the most practical way? What I'm talking about is not only practical, but also incredibly easy. There are 4 easy actions that will change your life, and I'll just explain them to you in a moment. Keep watching. Here's what I've done for the last few years. As soon as I used to wake up, the first thing my hands would reach out for is my smartphone. And I used to literally spend 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes even more, looking through Facebook, YouTube, emails, Twitter, etc. And a lot of people do that. There is a significant difference between the time we wake up and the time we actually get off the bed. By using devices, first thing in the morning, we also send our brains back into the tiring zone instead of feeling fresh. If it's difficult for you to get off the bed before you get romantic with your smartphone, then let me share with you an amazing trick to achieve this. As soon as you open your eyes, just count from 5 to 1 and get off the bed at 1. Say your alarm goes off at 6. As soon as you wake up, you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and leave the bed immediately in that very moment. Because if the moment passes, your brain will talk you out of it. And you're going to save 20 to 25 minutes every morning just by doing that, which can potentially be used for a lot of good things. Number 1 is ditch the gadgets. Number 2 is make your bed. In this busy life, making the bed in the morning is a time waster for a lot of people. We have excuses for this. Oh, it's going to be unmade again at night. Oh, I don't have time for it, or it doesn't matter because nobody else is going to see it anyway. We have these excuses, but there are many reasons why you should take the time to make your bed every morning. Perhaps it's a small accomplishment, but it will give you the feeling of first task of the day accomplished. It cultivates mental discipline. You will appreciate yourself in the evening when you come back home to the neatness. Most of all, it reinforces the fact that even the little things in life matter. And remember, if you can't do the little things right, how do you expect to do the big things right? Number 3, stretch it out. You need to exercise. No matter how cliched it may sound, everybody needs to do it. And there is no better way to use your morning time. It is so important to exercise that if you don't do it today, the doctor will tell you to tomorrow. And then you will have no choice. People have a lot of excuses like there is no gym nearby, no time in the morning, too tired in the evening, no extra money for the gym and all that good stuff. To everyone who has an excuse for not exercising, here is my question to you. Are you comfortable spending a lot of time as well as a lot of money at the doctors to treat chronic health issues in the future? Because that's a definite future of not exercising. Going to gym is a great way to exercise, but mind you, it is not the only way. If nothing else, just put on your shoes, step out and start walking. And if you think you don't have time for that, if you have time for Facebook, you have time to exercise. Number 4, other essentials. There are 3 other essentials that have been identified as extremely important, and they are drink and think. Whether you're having your morning tea or morning coffee, in your mind, just think about how your day is going to look like. Just visualize. It doesn't have to be a master plan, but just a really vague imagination of what are the things you need to finish on that day. It can be really effective because if your brain can visualize an action, it becomes easier. Breakfast. Pretty much everyone has heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. The energy that you get from breakfast is the energy you're going to carry the whole day. If you skip breakfast, it is highly possible that you will binge on unhealthy food later in the day. So I'm going to say it again, eat healthy breakfast every morning for a better day. Me time. What is me time? It is the time that you give yourself to do nothing. When I say nothing, I mean literally nothing. In that time, you just let your hair down, feel the morning. Give yourself like 10 to 15 minutes every morning of that me time. You could listen to your favorite music or anything that you consider as a me time. Whether we need this time or not is not the question, but why do we need it in the morning? A, because it keeps you relaxed for the rest of the day, and B, it is almost impossible to sneak away for 10 minutes of me time during the day. This brings us to the end. To summarize, I would only say that if you start your morning on the wrong foot, it will spoil your day. Therefore, what you've just watched is important for each one of us to rule the day. If you like the video, then hit the like thumbs up button. And if you're watching my videos for the first time, then subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, I'm going to be able to reach you when it's time to show you my next video. So please subscribe now. Thanks a lot for watching.